Welcome to the Yes We Can, a project of hope, persistence, and determination. Hi, we are Marty and Caitlin Terashita Clark. I am 22 and my big sister is 24. We live in a log home in Saltaire on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. We are launching a business to produce food for sale commercially. Because we are gluten-free and dairy-free in our diet, we chose items that we like to make. We'll be making small batch soups, biscotti, regular and gluten-friendly dairy-free, and gluten-friendly dairy-free pizza. We've been baking at home, and now we're learning to use the commercial kitchen. The Yes We Can project, showing what is possible and why this is important. We live in a very small community of 2,500 people in central Vancouver Island, close to Chemainus and Ladysmith. Our community is so small we don't even have a traffic light. We live in a log home with our family where we have a large garden and stock our farm stand with produce in the summer and things we make in the winter. We are non-speaking people with autism. We may not be able to communicate well, but we do lots of interesting things. Our mom, Janice Megumi Terashita Clark, has always believed in us and made opportunities for us to try things so that we too can believe, yes, we can. What does the yes, you can attitude mean to you?
Oh my goodness. Yes, we can. Um, for Caitlin and Marty, and for those that are like them, particularly ones that are nonverbal, they are so seen in many respects as they're unable to do things because of their disability. For me, they are human first. They are people. Disability is second. So when everybody else can do things, why wouldn't they be able to? That's why, for me, yes, we can is a model we go by.
I play piano, drums, and guitar. I take dance and musical theater lessons through Zoom. I sing even though I do not speak spontaneously. My sister also plays bells, recorder, drums, piano, and guitar. She also dances and does musical theater through Zoom. You can see how hard she tries, even though she has apraxia of speech and finds it hard to form words at all.
If you do you, yes, that's the first note in Dancing Queen. You, yeah, yeah,
You can do it.
nice. So good. I'm glad we touched on that. Amazing. Good job.
Being non-speaking. The latest statistics report that 1 in 66 children and youth will be diagnosed on the autistic spectrum. At least 40% of those with autism are challenged to communicate verbally. Sometimes it is apraxia of speech, and sometimes it is unreliable use of language. The neurological motor output challenges that we face can extend to signing, writing, and typing, making it really difficult for us to communicate spontaneously at all. This doesn't mean we do not understand. Nonverbal autism is considered profound autism and usually requires 24-hour supervision. Our mom always believes we can do things, like circus school. Even though we both have motor dyspraxia, she thought circus school would serve us better than the occupational therapist. So yes, we can swing on the trapeze at 35 feet in the air and get great air on the trampoline. We love to paint and to make pottery. She constantly supports us to express ourselves in new ways.
But you're not really good, but you're not really keeping it amazing. Animals. That's those. Ah.
Put your hands together if you want.
Around snow.
Our mom keeps us busy with gardening and yard work, dishes and laundry, cooking and baking. We also love road trips, and we even crossed Canada by RV in 2016. She never let the fact we are non-speaking with autism hold us back. Yes, we can is our motto.
I think it was really important that Caitlin and Marty have opportunities that other people have. I didn't want them to have less opportunities because of their disability. So, whenever they had opportunities to do what others did, I took that and really didn't have expectations of what they might be able to do or not. Um, we took it as an experience, and if it was something that was going to work, we did more of it. And examples were like gymnastics and circus school and um, swimming lessons and skating lessons and such, because they're like other people. They just want to learn, and they learn in different ways. And it just makes them grow.
In reality, each autistic person has a unique set of traits, strengths, and challenges, all in different areas, and the spectrum looks more like this than a line. On the spectrum refers to a group of people that demonstrate the key characteristics of autism, while acknowledging their autistic experience as unique, complex, and ever-changing. The Yes We Can project, showing what is possible, and following a dream. This project came out of a long history of our thinking that Caitlin and Marty wanted to have their own bakery. And can you tell us where that idea came from, given that they can't spontaneously speak?
Well, the idea came from when they were doing RPM, which is a way of learning to communicate using spelling. And in this one session, they had a conversation. And in that conversation, I, as a parent, took that and thought the love they have to be in a kitchen, to cook, to bake, to prepare for meals. I took that as a seed, and we did step by step little things to prepare us at some point that we would be able to do something like this. Um, Fortunately, in 2024, 7 years later from when this seed grew, um, it happened.
When we moved to Vancouver Island in 2018, we grew a large garden and we began to cook and bake. We sell produce, preserves, and baking on our farm stand, and sometimes at craft fairs and local market days. We eat gluten-free and dairy-free as it helps with our regulation. We always dreamed of being able to have that gluten-free, dairy-free food business we discussed in 2017. So when we saw that Autism Speaks Canada was offering microgrants, we were ready. Our premise was that those with profound autism may never be able to hold a job, as they would have to be two people, the person and their support person. And this is the basis of our Yes We Can project application. We want to show that those of us with profound autism can, with support, contribute meaningfully to the community. We are working on a business we can develop at our own pace. We both love to cook and bake. We want to show that we can do this commercially and earn funds for our family. What the project lets us do. We are able to go to the kitchen in Chemainus and with our team make the food items we are certified to produce. We hope to be able to provide our products to other businesses and individuals. Our team includes Caitlin and I, my mom, our Nana, Keiko, and Kathleen Forsyth, our teacher and live-in support person. She's the one who passed Food Safe for us and dealt with Vancouver Island Health Authority to make sure we are licensed. Autism Speaks Canada provided a microgrant that lets us rent the kitchen, a commercial facility in Chemainus, for 60 hours, buy equipment for our business, pay for licensing, pay for the Food Safe course, buy supplies and raw material for our food products, meet with community leaders to tell them about our project. I am so excited about this. Here I am shopping for our equipment and delivering our goods to the kitchen. And here we are at the commercial cooking facility making soup and biscotti. We wanted to do this project because we want people to know we exist. We are people and we can and do have purpose in our lives. But we can't talk with you, so you might never know this about us. We have quirky behavior and you might just write us off as strange. But look what we can do. Here I am peeling carrots, sanitizing the tabletops, and learning to use the commercial dishwashing equipment. And here's Caitlin making biscotti. We have to wear hairnets and aprons. Okay.
So when we were doing this project and to go to the commercial kitchen, my thinking was, I wonder what they were going to be like. Yes, we bake and cook at home, but this is new. And even for us, Kathleen and myself, it was new. Um, Commercial kitchen, bigger stove and oven, and just everything that much bigger and new. Um, it was amazing how they just took to it. They loved it. They felt so at home, even if it was the first time.
Part of our project included telling community leaders about us as non-speaking people with autism. We met with our local Chemainus Chamber of Commerce and our local Chemainus Rotary Club. We made soup and biscotti and we shared it with them, as well as a presentation about how important it is to include us in the community and to support the work we can do. We hope the connections we make will help us to market our product now that we are licensed food producers. the Rotary meeting had supper as well, and I got fish and chips. I was a little nervous, but Kathleen spoke for me and showed our video presentation. Here is the license that will launch our business. We passed the test to be licensed to produce our gourmet small batch soups, biscotti, and pizza commercially. And here's our first order. It was for doggy biscotti, which we can make at home. I'm delivering our first order to Crazy Critters Cookies in Chemainus. We already have expressions of interest in our gourmet food products as well.
I have my mom, who is 92. She lives with us in our home, and I believe her love of the kitchen and cooking brought that to me. And I think my kids have taken that as well from both of us. And they are foodies. They love any kind and every kind of food. They will try different things. But I think one of their favorite foods is Japanese food.
Although we cannot easily hold jobs individually because of our communication challenges, we can definitely do things when we are supported to do so. We believe this may be the case for most non-speaking people with autism. We wanted community leaders to know this about us and to include these possibilities in their thinking. We want people to know we exist, and we want and need to have purpose in our lives. This is a project that can inspire families and communities Canada-wide. Thank you, Autism Speaks Canada, for helping our dream become real. And thank you, Chemainus Rotary Club and Chemainus Chamber of Commerce, for listening to our story. And thanks to everyone who helped us.
Well, I think the whole point of this thing is anything is possible. Nothing really is impossible. The sky is the limit.
Our funder is Autism Speaks Canada, who are dedicated to creating an inclusive Canada for everyone with autism. We are grateful that Autism Speaks Canada had the microgrant program partially funded by Canada Service Corps. Our mom and Kathleen also offer an online learning community for families and the Log Home Living blog. Sign on where you can learn more about all that we actually can do. You can sign on at wonderfullife.net. It is true that Marty and Caitlin cannot tell us what they think spontaneously. We did talk to them about all the aspects of the project and include them in all the activities, and we reviewed the slideshows and got their approval. Still, non-speaking often makes people think that the person does not or cannot understand. Their behavior at the kitchen confirmed to us that they fully understood.
Understanding that Marty and Caitlin had about this project, I really, really think that they understood a whole lot, even though that they couldn't let us know what they were thinking or what their thoughts were. They did in some ways, and I think it was really important for them. I think they were really proud. They were just full of wonder and the enthusiasm to do things, and it was just heartwarming. Um, and this is why I think it's really important to show that these people, they really, really want to feel good about themselves, know that they can do things just like everybody else. And I think with this project, we were able to show that, not just for others, but Marty and Katie really, really felt that.
Thanks to our Yes We Can team. Me, Marty Terashita Clark, my sister, Caitlin Terashita Clark, our Nana, Keiko Terashita, and our mom, Janice Megumi Terashita Clark, and Kathleen Forsyth, our teacher and live-in caregiver. For more information, you can sign up for our blog at www.wonderfullife.net or contact us at Kathleen's email, kathleenforsyth@gmail.com. Thank you.